Christmas and surviving Christmas, and Christmas means different things for different people. Obviously, a lot of people are very excited around this time of year, the lights and the trees and presents and everything else that goes with it, and that's great and it's very positive. But Christmas means other things to people as well, especially if they're struggling in some way with their life. If someone's struggling in their relationships, maybe they're not getting on with family or friends, whatever else, it can trigger a lot of sadness inside themselves around this period. But I think more so if you're struggling with your health, whether it's physical health or your mental health, maybe if someone who suffers depression, Christmas can be a very difficult time for people because they're around people who are happy or who want to enjoy Christmas, and maybe they want to see you enjoy Christmas as well, but that's not how you feel at that moment. And it is tough, and there's no quick fix answers, and you'll read lots of articles around this time about how to mind yourself around this period, and I've written one about more so to do with relationships and dealing with dysfunctional relationships over Christmas. I'll probably put it up tomorrow on the blog. But if you are someone who was struggling with your mental health, and around this time of year you're not really too sure what to do, you're not too sure how you're going to get through it, again, there is no quick fixes, but I always encourage my clients to do two things. And number one is to always show up, no matter how you feel. Always go to the family event, go to the dinner, try to socialise with friends, whatever it is, just small little engagements, pop into neighbours, whatever it is, but always show up. If you're invited to go somewhere, be there, no matter how you feel. But number two, don't pretend to be happy, and don't, often people put themselves under huge pressure to smile and to be a certain way. And I do believe in fake it till you make it in certain circumstances, but not this, because you're being incongruent, you're lying to yourself, and you're trying to create an image to other people that things are okay, but that's not how you feel. For me, the biggest shifts I never noticed inside myself, and I've had subsequent success with my clients as well, is when they actually just fully embrace how they feel, accept it 100%. That kind of creates a double-edged sword for people. They're afraid to embrace it because they really think if they fully embrace this will always be the case. But it's actually the other side of the coin, where if you actually fully embrace it, you start to find the purpose behind it. You start to develop some sense of meaning around why am I struggling now? Where does this come from? And really accepting how you feel. It doesn't have a greater hold over you. It doesn't just disappear, but you don't awfulize it. You don't make it worse than it is, and you just start to fully embrace this. And I would say this to everyone: don't force yourself to be happy. Don't force yourself to enjoy Christmas, but be present as best you can, and something good may come of it. You may have moments of happiness, and just you embrace that. You just accept it as a moment. And don't, if those moments pass, then that's just part of life, part of being human as well. And I guarantee if you're one of those people, you're not on your own. I guarantee you many people that are struggling over this period. I know this professionally, and I know personally as well, because I talk to as many people as I can, and I know that there often is a sense of dread around Christmas, especially when you see other people enjoying themselves and they appear to be happy, and that's not how we feel inside ourselves. But by battling that, you're possibly making it a little bit worse. You have to embrace that. If you don't feel happy, then don't pretend to be happy, and don't do it for the benefit of other people as well. I know that can be tough as well. If you're around people who love you and they want to see you smiling and happy, and a part of you probably feels under huge pressure to be a certain way, and don't force yourself. Just be as you are. If you feel like even this is engaging in a family event, you're sitting having dinner or people are watching TV and you just want a bit of your space, give yourself that bit of space. But just be there though. Don't not show up. Always show up, but be completely honest with how you feel. Don't force yourself to be any other way than the way you were. Completely embrace how you feel. And you may have moments of positivity in those experiences, and if anything, you may just create positive memories by virtue of the fact that you were there. It's very hard to create any kind of positive memories when we don't do anything. Action is important always. And especially around this time of year, and there's the obvious examples of surrounding yourself with people who love you for who you are and can accept the conditions or the situations that you're struggling with now. But main thing is to show up and just be completely honest with yourself and how you feel, and don't fight it. Don't force yourself to be any other way. I do hope you all have a great Christmas and a great time off, and I do hope that you do start to reflect on 2017, because it is a new year and there's new goals. And if you're watching this, you're alive, which means that there's always potential and there's always hope. You may not feel that way at the moment, but it's there. You just have to keep trucking forward and pushing forward. But do reflect on 2017 and the type of year you would like to have and the steps you need to bring yourself there. It won't happen by magic. It only happens through action, through reflection and through conscious action. So I'd ask you, just think about the year. Think about this year as it has been, the positive and the negatives, but really focus on next year, how you want it to be. So that's it, guys. Have a great time. Have a great Christmas. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.